Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now on first down, sliding out of the pocket. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage. And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Preston Smith coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's letting this one go for... And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Will Fuller. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
Ooh, jukes and nasty spin move by Lamar for 47-yard tutty.
And I started with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First and 10, Darnold. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Darnold from the gun.
Ooh.
He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. 43. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Taking it about the 16. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Darnold. He completes it to Hunter. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter. A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays. Let's see if they do that. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend. I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Mahomes firing complete and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. And again, it's Mahomes rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And some space here.
Ooh.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's Darnold. He's got it complete to Perkins. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, as they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard gain?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard's going to be the result? If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go and get something out of it, not just 1 yard.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got it complete to Perkins. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Darnold. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was what's commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Preston Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Mahomes now to throw. And that's complete to McCaffrey.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. That's running out of steam, but it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him, kicking it from a long distance. That'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Darnold now to throw.
Oh, I fucked that.
They'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And Adams has it complete. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Darnold now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from Darnold. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Mahomes to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So not sure how they feel about that. They have golden field position to start the drive after
Got
the
him
fumble
with the
recovery.
pick 6 with Darnell Savage now. For injured Schechter. With Darnell Savage.
You talk about the golden field
And
position.
then
They didn't take advantage of
Marlon
it.
Humphrey
That has to feel
balling
like a
out.
letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it
Savage.
whenever you get an opportunity.
For the 3rd time here in this half.
Let's go, Savage.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe.
Oh,
They get
flag.
reeled in all the time when they sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball
He PI'd me
downfield,
because
try
he
and
hit
squeeze a
stick
few
me
more
before
points out of
because he
this
thought I
first
was going to
half.
have the ball,
They'll
but
be
he didn't
careful,
catch
be
it.
a little bit cautious at times, but
That was
also
beautiful.
they will attack downfield and try and get position
That
for at
was
least 3
fucking
points.
beautiful. Oh yeah, Will Fuller with the tutty also.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Will Fuller
He's
was the
getting
intended
the
target,
now.
and it's third down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to battle the run.
And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
I try to run for it too.
As the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Okay.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. So first and 10 now from the 30. Off of play action, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Faking the give, Darnold. Johnson's got it complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
Right
kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, so they held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Mahomes now on first down. Finds his tight end Ingram. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. There he goes left side. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. And the attempt there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now this window is running back out of the backfield. 7 yards on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. This is caught by Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
Mahomes firing complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. This is Donnell with a grab. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
Stupid
he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that gets it fired. That's a big game. To throw, it's Mahomes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's
Whenever they're
at it again,
struggling with your
Charles. He had the
opponent.
pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski.
We're doing good against each other.
When you intercept the pass, Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week you got the Oski.
I ran out the way. That was my fault.
To start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Good job.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. This is Johnson, he's got it. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
God damn, 61-3. The fuck?
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Flushed out right. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field? And they find each other for the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Darnold from the gun. And he comes back with 1 complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Play action. It's Darnold going for it all. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. And it really could have turned this one upside down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Darnold. He gets this one to Johnson. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Darnold. And Adams has it complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Darnold from the red zone now. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 score as he sends this one away.
Ooh, we got a fucking ball game, folks. Tied up here in Arizona.
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Joke. Look at WR 0-2.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing on second down, Mahomes, and that's complete to McCaffrey. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be third down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions.
Give me that.
In this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him.
Patty Mahomes throws a crucial pick there.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Some dude named Jackson.
To throw is Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
What up, though?
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Bah! What up, Devin Bush with the smacky, though.
Back to throw, Darnold. It's caught here by Adams. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This
first down.
Top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Sam Darnold decides to go no huddle. They brought Brett Favre's number 4 out of retirement for Sam.
Darnold now to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining.
Nah, this is a big cash on me. They automatically drip 40 seconds off anything.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time
Use
to
up the
talk
whole 24. You get the ball to Porzingis.
I give this guy a pass though. I don't think he plays online very much. So
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there.
What the fuck is blah blah gonna do? Oh my gosh. User attack.
my blah blah got a top 5 stream quality in the league though. What the heck?
Yeah, shit is crazy.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He got the yellow spat on. Wish I could get the powder blue spat for the Chargers. Hard.
Man, this guy is better not be wasting his damn clock.
That's a smart tactic right now. Why wouldn't he be wasting the clock?
Yeah, especially if you're gonna be stubborn.
The fuck? I'll milk every second off this bitch right now. This is a winning situation. I think this is his first win in the league he's trying to get.
No, he beat the Bears with his first game. That guy sucks.
Get him, Devin.
We'll count this.
His first real win in the league. And you only burn one time out? Oh, God.
Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take
really hard to put together a game-winning drive. All right.
Like it. Joseph is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
That didn't freeze him?
It's a huge kick
I don't think it was low enough on time.
30 seconds? That's whack.
I think that's 15 under, maybe 20 or under.
So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop.
No, Madden.
They're going to get out of here with a victory.
I WR goof ass. Makes that kick. Lost that playoff game. I wouldn't even be up echelon now.
Your sequence of plays.
If I wouldn't have iced that motherfucker.
He won.
Ugly ass number.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Right
wow.
to the user.
The smart route? The smart route up the field for the game, Patty? Into the quadruple team, though? To the user pick, and we're going to wrap it up here in Arizona.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
It's alright. I told him I was the worst one in the league anyways.
Which is not true.
You played the Bears guy?
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And
He got lucky.
CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Yeah.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one
got
home.
lucky. You was up by like
celebrating with each
14
other
points.
Being in a position
Yeah, I know. I tricked it up.
All you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
What tricked it off was that user catch.
So for Green Bay, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2
and also
on the young
the
season.
-3 rushing yards.
As they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos.
Oh, I got on Red Dead, right? And I had 3 treasure maps ready to go.
And they'll get a chance
Dude, I probably got a couple treasure maps. I just stopped. I forgot all about them. I didn't even think about that. Oh, good, cause I just seen the text message.